Hi guys, welcome to our ValZenDen. My name is Valerie. I am so excited for today's video. This is something that I completely did not even speculate about, but Lacquer has officially collabed with Care Bears. I used to love Care Bears when I was a little girl. I used to have like a big bear. It was the big purple one. I don't know what the name was. I think it was Share Bear. I don't know. It was a beautiful purple bear. I loved it so much. I have no idea what happened to it. When this collection came out, I got really sad because it made me think about my old teddy bear. So R.I.P. teddy bear. I got the whole 8-piece bundle and it came like this. Definitely the largest one I've gotten. I think the other large one was Friends. Yeah, it was Friends. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched these type of videos, I compare colors to other Lacquer colors. I swatch them, and at the very end I do a ranking from my least to my most favorite just for fun. If you guys are interested in that, just keep watching. Before I begin this video, I always mention this. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers, so please consider subscribing, giving this a like, and leave me a comment. Please let me know your ranking. I always like to hear what you guys have to say. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell because I will let you guys know once I hit 1K. I will make a video letting you guys know what the rules and everything is. So yeah, definitely do that, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so like I showed you guys, it came in a very big carton box like this. So cute with the little clouds and the little stars. Oh my god, please don't mind my nails. I was just doing the comparisons, so I will post them up later. And then when you open them, I'm gonna try not to drop them. These are all the colors. They are a beautiful rainbow pastel collection, which I'm obsessed with. I always start from the first to the last because I'm not gonna give any ranking colors right now. I want you guys to wait to the very end to see what my ranking is. Let's start with the very first one, and this is the only shimmer in the collection. This is called Birthday Bear. Okay, so Birthday Bear is described as a golden pink opalescent hollow. To be completely honest, when I saw this on their Instagram story or their post, I automatically compared this to Mirage in my head. They very much do look the same in the bottle, but once you swatch them, you can tell Birthday Bear is so much more pink than Mirage. Mirage is like a softer, like brownie pink color, but this one is like straight up pink. But they are similar in the whole shimmery aspect of it as well, because they have very fine glitters. If you guys are seeing the comparisons, I applied 2 coats to each color just because I didn't want to overwhelm the color, so you can see the true transparency of it. The first color I compared it to was Mirage, obviously for all those reasons. The second color I compared it to was 99% Angel, just because to me it has a pinky undertone, but this polish does have really large chunks of glitter, so in that aspect it has nothing to do with it, but it is similar enough to put it next to Mirage. And then the last one that I compared it to was Here Comes the Sun, and when I applied this color, I'm like, oh my god, I need to wear this more. It just reminded me how much I love this color, and the shift of the colors is different, but it is a very fine glittery polish, and that's why I put it in last place. Okay, so the next color probably is gonna be a very fan favorite, and I'm talking about Grumpy Bear. Okay, so Grumpy Bear is described as a soft blue violet. I am obsessed with this color. It is so freaking pretty. It's such a perfect like purple gray toned, but like more purpley. I just feel like you could wear this in the summer, in the spring, like whenever you want to. It's beautiful. If you guys are seeing the comparisons, you will see that I first compared it to Moon River, and now that I see the comparisons, I feel like I should have done the one wear before it, but I feel like people might want to see Moon River first because it does have like that cool tonedness to it. It's not similar, but it's not like out of this world opposites either. And then the second color I compared it to was the One Wear because I felt like they looked very similar, but you can see that the One Wear is a lot more pink. Grumpy Bear is just like straight up purpley blue gray toned. And then after that I compared it to Lavender Rain just because it's another like light purpley shade. Okay, the next color of the collection is our first pink, and this one is called Love a Lot Bear. Okay, so Love a Lot Bear is described as a warm bubblegum pink. That's basically the best way to describe it. It is a very bubblegum color, but it is a little bit darker than your typical cotton candy type of bubblegum. So I will say that this one is one of the colors that I'm like, okay, it's very similar to like pre-existing colors from Lacquer, just like I did with Birthday Bear. Immediately I thought about comparing this to Strawberry Frosting. You can see in the picture how much more of a bubblegum pink Love a Lot Bear is, and then Strawberry Frosting it's a little bit darker than Love a Lot Bare. So it is similar but like different kind of undertones in a way. I don't know anything about color theory or anything, so I might be wrong, but you obviously can tell it's a little bit darker. So after strawberry frosting, I did Candy Clouds, and just like strawberry frosting, they are so different to Love a Lot Bare because Candy Clouds is so much more of like a non-cool toned pink, and Love a Lot Bare is way more cool toned than Candy Clouds. So these are very good comparisons because you can definitely tell they all have different undertones even though they are all pinks. And then at the very end, I compared it to Delilah. I don't know why, but when I saw it in person, I'm like, okay, this one could be like a big sister of Love a Lot Bare. Obviously, I did a bunch of coats because Delilah is more of a sheer pink. Okay, so the next color is our second pink of the collection, and this one is called Cheer Bear. Cheer Bear is described as a warm pastel pink, and just like I mentioned with Love a Lot Bare, I also saw this one. I'm like, okay, it's very similar to already pre-existing Lights Lacquer colors. Every time I think that, I'm just like, don't judge it too fast because when you get it in person, it does look different. So thankfully, I hope I have all the pinks in Lights Lacquer. So automatically, I thought about Candy Girl, which came out in the winter, because that is the lightest pink shade we have in Lights Lacquer. And not gonna lie, it does look very, very similar. But if you see the picture, you can tell Candy Girl is a little bit more blue toned than Cheer Bear. Cheer Bear is more like pinky. So they're just different shades of really light pinks. I feel like if you have Candy Girl, you don't need Cheer Bear, but if you don't really like the undertones of Candy Girl, then definitely get Cheer Bear. And then I compared it to Candy Clouds because it is a light shade of pink. I did struggle at the end to compare this to another color, so I did pick Adeline just because it's like one of the lightest shade in all of Lights Lacquer, and I know this is a sheer color, so I did have to go in a lot to have this color show up. But obviously it's way different and has nothing to do with a creme polish. So yeah, hopefully those comparisons help. Okay, so the next color of the collection is gonna be Bedtime Bear. So Bedtime Bear is described as a vibrant sky blue. So freaking cute. I love this color so much. So this color was kind of easy to compare because I feel like this is probably the lightest blue we have in Lights Lacquer. We do have a lot of blues, so I did have a lot to pick from. So the first one that I chose was We Were on a Break because I feel like they both have like a dusty, like gray kind of like undertone, which is beautiful. I love these two together. So pretty. But you can see how much more gray toned We Were on a Break is. And obviously it's shades darker. So after that, oh my god, I will forever love this color. I compared it to Send Noodles. Obviously you can see Send Noodles has a lot more green to it. This color is amazing. If you don't have it, you should get it. And then at the end, this one was the one that I struggled the most because I feel like this one is very similar. I compared it to Forget Me Nots because again, it is like a dusty blue kind of gray toned, but Forget Me Nots is so much more like vibrant. It's just completely different. All right, so the next color I'm obsessed, and this one is Wish Bear. Wish Bear is described as a soft aqua mint. Anytime I hear mint or aqua, I'm obsessed. I feel like I've repeated myself 1,000 times, but this is also one of the colors that I thought looked similar to other shades. Obviously, I automatically thought about Peppermint Patty just because it's a very like pastel-y mint kind of color. Wish Bear is a lot more blue and Peppermint Patty is more green, but you can't deny the similarity. And also Wish Bear is a little bit darker than Peppermint Patty. So the next one I compared it to was Secret Garden because it is a light green sage kind of color. Obsessed with this quad right here. I love it. And at the very end, I did Cold Turkey, one of the best colors ever. Nothing to do with Wish Bear, but it is obviously like a greenish kind of shade like that. All right, so the next polish I'm going to show you is called Friend Bear. Friend Bear is described as a creamsicle orange. I honestly was taken aback of how much I ended up liking this color because if you guys have been here before, I'm not the biggest fan of yellowy kind of colors, but when I saw this in person, you can tell how much more orange than yellowy it is. It's so beautiful. This by far is the most unique color in the collection because we have nothing like it in Lights Lacquer, so I'm very, very happy it exists because I ended up loving this color. The first one that I compared it to was Relaxy Taxi, but that is is literally a yellow mustardy kind of color, so nothing to do with it. And then the second one I compared it to was a Temporary Madness, but it is so different, and that's why I wanted to compare these yellow colors, because like you guys probably thought in their Instagram, I thought this was like a true yellow kind of color, but it's not. It's so different. I had such difficulty in comparing this color that I ended up comparing this to Girl Power, just because it does have like orangey yellow undertones, and maybe that would help someone out there, but honestly, don't underestimate this color. It is beautiful. All right, the very last polish of this collection is Funshine Bear. Okay, so Funshine Bear is described as a soft sunny yellow. So cute. Like I said before, I'm not a huge yellow person, but this color is adorable. It's so fun. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the colors or anything, but when I was writing down Slice of Life, I noticed that the acronyms for that name is Sol, and if you guys don't know, Sol is Spanish for sun, and I just thought that was so clever. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that fits the name so perfect because it's such a bright and beautiful yellow. So anyways, that is the first color that I compared Funshine Bear to, just because it is like the brightest yellow we have. But I mean, honestly, Funshine Bear is just a beautiful pastel yellow. So the next color I compared it to was Relaxy Taxi, and it just keeps getting further and further away in similarity to it. It's obviously way darker, and at the very end I compared it to Catching Fireflies, because to me it's like the most like light neon-y kind of color in Lights Lacquered. So they're obviously super different, but you can see how light Funshine Bear is compared to that. So hopefully these comparisons help you guys. And now let's move on to the ranking. These rankings are not meant to hurt anybody's feelings. This is just my personal preference, and knowing how I play with colors, this is how I, you know, rank my collections. So the color that I feel like I will probably use the least out of this whole collection, but it's still very beautiful, it's gonna have to be Love a Lot Bear. I just figured that out of the two pinks, this one is probably the one that I'm gonna use the least. If you guys watch these videos, you know that I'm not like a super pink color person. That's why she's very last. But if you guys are into pinks, definitely get this one and Cheer Bear, because they're both so pretty. Definitely will use this for like a multicolored mani, but wearing it alone, I don't think I would go for this. All right, so my number 7, it goes with what I just said, and it's gonna have to be Funshine Bear. These are just typically colors that I don't really wear, even though I think this is probably one of my favorite yellow ones that they have in Lights Lacquer, because it's such a beautiful pastel-y light yellow. This just screams like spring, Easter, that type of stuff, but it's definitely gonna come in handy in the summer too. And just like Love a Lot Bear, this is something that I would use in a multicolored mani, but alone. I mean, I have it right here and I really like it, so I might take that back. I could definitely see myself using this in my nails, but it's not like the first choice that I would do. So yeah, that's why she's number 7. All right, so my number 6, no shocker, is gonna have to be Cheer Bear. Surprised how much I liked this color though, because it is a different kind of pastel pink from other Lights Lacquer polishes, but yeah, just like the same reason as the other ones. But this one I am more inclined to use it on its own, just because it's a very pretty light pink. All right, so my number 5 is kind of a surprise to me, because I usually gravitate towards these type of polishes over other type of polishes, and I'm gonna go with Birthday Bear. I am a huge glittery sequined kind of person. I love my shimmer, but I don't know, I just feel like this one looks so similar to Mirage, even though they aren't completely the same. This one is way more pink, but I don't know, I just felt like I had a stronger connection to the other polishes. But straight up, this color is beautiful. Let me show you the back so you can see it a little bit more clear. It is like yellowy, but you can see how pink it is also. I feel like this one would have been cooler if they had more variation of glitters. So if they would have had more like purpley colors, maybe more blue glitter colors, if that's what it's called, because to me it looks very like yellowy goldeny with like kind of green, if that makes any sense. But since it is called like Birthday Bear, I feel like it should have definitely had more purple, blue like shimmers to it. All right, so my number 4 is gonna have to be Bedtime Bear. I'm a very cool toned kind of person, person, like the spectrum of it. I love my greens, my purples, and my blues. Like those are my favorites. I feel like this one is kind of similar to other colors in Light Lacquer, so that's why I feel like it's ranked this low, even though it's like kind of high in a way. I don't know. Definitely if you like blues, get this one. It's the perfect like sky blue. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. And yeah, this one is like a color that I like putting on my toes or just, you know, as a whole mani by itself. So definitely really love this one. All right, so my number 3 is a color that I never ever expected to be this ranked high, just because I know myself. But once I got this color and I swatched it on my nails, I fell in love. I love this color, and I'm talking about Friend Bear. I really do like orange colors, especially like rusty kind of, you know, dark orange colors. So when I saw this one, I'm like, okay, it's cute. It's just like a pastel-y orange, but it just like blew my mind when I swatched it. It's such a beautiful, delicious color. I can see myself wearing this all the time in the summer. Well, it's always summer in Miami. I feel like I always say that, but it's true. This is a perfect like tropical vacation kind of color. This will look so beautiful with a mani. I'm already thinking of matching it up with like sand noodles or something like that. Love this color so much. Definitely I recommend like my top 3. All right, so these 2 next colors, I was so like, which one should go first? And ultimately I picked my number 1. This is my number 2 in the whole collection, and obviously it's gonna be Wish Bear. Like for sure I knew this color was gonna be one of my favorites when I saw it on their Instagram. I am obsessed with this color. It is so beautiful. I just love mint, blue, green kind of colors like this. So even though we have something similar to it, but I need this color for sure. All right, and my number 1 is gonna have to be Grumpy Bear. The most beautiful color in the whole collection. Like hands down the most beautiful. I know we have a couple of purple colors, but this one is just like, it's so different and so unique from the other ones. You guys need this color for sure. I would not be surprised if this is like their best-selling color out of the whole collection. Just like honestly my top 3 is such a pretty trio. Oh my god, I don't want to drop them. This is what they look like. Oh my gosh, I think they all look so beautiful together. They're all very different, so I feel like they would contrast super well. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope I could help you in some way with all the swatches and comparisons. Don't forget to let me know what your ranking is, and let me know if you guys got any of these polishes yourself. Like I said, please don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you guys want me to do any other types of videos. I would always appreciate your suggestions. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all the love you guys show my nail polish videos. I never thought these would be one of my most viewed videos. So thank you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next one.